in Charlotte for Charlotte Roval practice and qualifying for the Cup Series.
Hey guys, Patrick here.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, here's my friend Patrick. He's going to be joining me along with us for this trip. So, what have we missed so far?
Bubba lost Dyer on the top.
Okay, Bubba lost Tyler Reddick to the top, as we can see up on the video board. And here we go. Here comes Byron coming by. Not sure where Kyle Busch is at the very moment. I can only see the top 5 on the leaderboard. I don't think he's come out yet. Have you seen Kyle Busch out on track yet? So he's probably over here somewhere. I just haven't seen him on track. Hey, Marquise. Oh, there he is. He's the Lenovo car there this weekend.
That's saying something in today's universe.
So yeah, Kyle Busch has not gone out yet for qualifying. He's here in the Lenovo car though.
So to speak, and is able to advance on. That's going to take.
So, yep, that's where the 8 is. He's yet to go out on track. Currently, Corey LaJoy and BJ McLeod holding down 2 of the top 5 spots. As here we go, here comes some fast guys. We got, I think that's Larson on track here, looking to make his first lap. And Larson, where's that put him? Alright, Bowman and Eric Amarola joined the top 5. William Byron in 6th right now, it looks like. Oh, no, no, or they're just filtering through the rest of them. I can't figure out how they're doing this with the screen. They got, I think, top 4 and then 5th looks like Suarez right now. 6th is Larson, 7th Logano, 8th Cindric so far. As we get ready here, we got one of the 2311 Toyotas coming through the front stretch here. Tyler Reddick and Bubba Wallace just logging a couple extra laps here, trying to get some good practice time in. Yeah, I know footage is a little bit shakier than it was at Charlotte last time. Christopher Bell just completes another lap. Not sure what the time on that one was. Ah, okay, the Kobe Bryant number. Okay. Yeah, so. Yeah, Kyle Busch hasn't taken to the track quite yet. You got Joey Logano in the pits, also having some kind of adjustments made here. You got Denny Hamlin running the Mavis, the turquoise car that he runs. You got all 4 Hendrick cars here on pit road as well. Suarez just went by, looking like a decent up-to-speed lap. Oh, whoa! 78 nearly just lost it off the final corner.
And the other came in
And here we go, coming down. That's Briscoe looking for a good lap. Briscoe to third. Alright, and I'm assuming Kyle's in the second session, and that's why he hasn't gone out yet. But right now, Briscoe looking like he might be in position to advance, well, he's looking like he's in position to have a good qualifying spot. Forgot they haven't started qualifying yet. This is only practice. Oh, and here we go, coming down through. Who's this? That's Kozlowski going out for a practice lap here. So yeah, most of the Joe Gibbs cars, I haven't seen them go out yet either, so they must be Group 2. So far, Bell's the only one I've actually seen go out of the Joe Gibbs camp. Oh, here we go, Bowman going out for another run. And here we go, coming down through the bus stop. We actually got Daniel Suarez, a little wiggle off the turn, off the final corner. Logano and the 7 of LaJoy coming out as well for a couple extra runs. All right, here comes Briscoe coming into the pits along with Austin Cindric. So Cindric and Briscoe both coming into the pits here. They are probably done for their qualifying effort here. Or not qualifying effort, sorry, practice, yeah. They got about 4.5 minutes left on the clock. 4.5 minutes for any of these guys in Group A that want to get out here and turn some practice laps here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Larson on the move. Oh, and there goes Bell out for another round. After some quick adjustments there, Christopher Bell going back out. Here comes Kozlowski here to put up a lap. Only 2 points above the cut line. He needs a good day. The Toyotas look fast here in this first group. Bowman goes by. He goes up to, I think that's P14 for Bowman. Here goes Bell. Okay, we got Kozlowski going back out. Oh, we got Cindric coming back out for another attempt, for another lap. Oh, here comes Reddick. He's currently P2. Can he go to first? They're showing Larson on the big screen. Oh, Larson's having... Something's wrong with Larson. Yeah, Larson's coming into the pits here. Larson and LaJoie coming down pit road. They will, I think that'll end their practice time here. Oh, is that Larson went into the garage? Larson's behind the wall here early in the practice session. Time's about to expire here. It's early in the day. Hopefully it's nothing major, but Kyle Larson behind the pit wall already. He's gone back to the garage to fix something. Tyler Reddick calls it a practice session. He pulls down pit road. And here we go. 3 cars coming through the through the front chicane here. And time has expired. They are, as everybody else is going to be coming down pit road here. So there goes Byron, Logano. Not sure who the pink car there is. Might be Busher. And Christopher Bell coming down pit road. Oh, no, we know that's the 38 of Zane Smith there. Sorry, Zane Smith in the 38 comes down pit road. Here comes Cindric. Here comes Cindric Logano. Not sure who this white car here in the back is coming down as well. And say, here comes Briscoe and... Okay, it's one of the Rick Ware cars coming down. And then you got Briscoe, Bowman, and I think the last car on track right now is Daniel Hemrick here as he's coming, or not Daniel Hemrick, sorry, Daniel Suarez as he comes down pit road. I know we got a few more down the back straightaway here. We'll be getting ready for Group 2 here in practice shortly. So, yeah, a couple others coming down pit road, but yeah. Alright, so, real quick, as we're in between groups, thoughts from Group 1?
That's a Group 1. Toyota 2311s look good with Bubba and Reddick. Hendrick cars seem to be struggling a little bit with handling. I've been watching them go over the bumps over here in turn 3 and 4 and coming through the bus stop there, and they've been getting really loose.
Did you see that save, by the way, from BJ McLeod
Yeah,
over here? I wanted to just shout that one out here.
Penske seems like they're struggling also.
Yeah, Penske's kind of been struggling most of this year. I mean, these last 2 weeks were kind of their get right, but ultimately they haven't gotten it right yet.
Larson got into the wall over here in turn 3, got loose, hit the right rear into the wall.
Yeah.
Looks like he knocked out his toe in the rear end.
That's what ultimately ended his day here in the Roval last year too, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys got any questions in the chat, feel free to ask them while we're in between Group 1 and Group 2 here in practice. I think the highlights from Group 2 is going to be Michael McDowell. Well, for me, it's Michael McDowell, Kyle Busch. I think Buescher hasn't gone out yet, along with 3 of the 4 Joe Gibbs cars. Yeah, everybody but Bell for Joe Gibbs Racing is yet to go out as well.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the times right now.
Yeah, I see some of the Xfinity crews getting into positions here. So you got the actual times up.
I said Penske's cars are struggling. They're 7th and 8th.
Wait, is that LaJoy up in 4th?
Yeah.
So final rundown, it's Reddick, Bubba, Briscoe, LaJoy, Suarez, the top 5 for Group 1. Larson, Logano, and Cindric, the rest of the top 8 that they got up there.
And Christopher Bell 10th.
All right.
We got Brad Keselowski 11th, Austin Noah 12th, Eric Almirola 13th, Alex Bowman 14th, William Byron 15th, Todd Gilliland 16th, Josh Wickinson 78, by the way.
Yep. Oh, Blicky, not McLeod.
So he's 17th, Zane Smith 18th, and we had 18 cars that whole run.
Yep. So 18 splitting the field half and half with a total of 36 cars here today. So only the 36 charter cars.
Yeah.
There might be one extra actually, because sometimes if there is one extra.
Here.
Wait, the 62?
Yep, right down there.
Who's driving the 62? Is that
Like the 62?
That looks like the one of one second. Let me go ahead and flip this around real
That's
quick.
a 62. That's a 62.
Where?
All the way down the end.
Oh, all the way down the end. Oh yeah, the 62 is here.
Beard Oil's here. Actually in Kyle Busch was in Group 1 and didn't turn a lap. AJ Allmendinger didn't turn a lap. Ryan Blaney didn't turn a lap, and Ryan Preece didn't turn a lap.
Oh wow. So Kyle Busch just opting not to practice. That seems weird considering he was one of the most vocal guys about wanting practice back. But yeah, so who's driving the 62?
It doesn't say yet.
Let's say, can you pull up the entry list?
I'm trying.
Okay. But yeah, so the 62's down there. Apparently Kyle just opted not to take a practice lap here. Along with AJ Allmendinger, who I can understand Allmendinger not practicing because he's pretty good at these types of tracks, but yeah. So here we go. We're in between Group 1 and 2 here. Yeah, I know. Trying to look around and trying to figure out where everybody is on pit road because there's a lot of moving pieces here. Hey, Scotty, how's it going?
He was going in turn 5, how narrow he was going in turn 6.
Also, breaking NFL news, Jonathan Taylor and the Colts finally agreed to a new 3-year deal. 3-year, $42 million. We finally paid him. So, as a Colts fan, I'm excited for that one.
Austin Hill's in the 62.
Austin Hill's in the 62, okay. Sweet. Nice to see him getting some track time. Not sure if he'll end up getting any opportunity to actually run in the Cup Series full time anytime soon because he's in. Yeah, Alex Bowman was out there in that last group. The Hendrick cars, I think everybody but Elliott went out and turned a lap for the Hendrick cars. Elliott in Group 2, I'm assuming. Yeah, so Chase Elliott's in Group 2 getting fired up, but Bowman and the others. And the other 2 Hendrick cars, Byron and Larson all went out there. Larson tagged the fence down in turn 3 across the track from us. We think maybe bending or breaking a toe link. He went behind the wall, so hopefully he'll be back before the qualifications start here in about half an hour. But the Group 2 cars getting fired up and ready to start going here. Let's say the 2:23.11 cars topping the charts here today. Cindric looking like this might be his get-right race for him. And say if he doesn't get it right here, it'll be tough for the remainder of the season. Oh, and here we go. They're firing it out here. So we got Hamlin, Truex, Ty Gibbs, Chase Elliott, Buescher. That is going to confuse me with that discount tire 12 car for Blaney.
Kyle Busch is in Group 1. They didn't let him go out. He's going out in Group 2 instead.
Okay, so Kyle Busch is getting a chance to go out in Group 2, along with Stenhouse, Chastain, Mike McDowell, Harvick, Reese. We got Allmendinger and Haley. We got both Legacy Motorsports cars. Harrison Burton, the 15 of Andy Lally, and the 62 of Austin Hillier heading out. Yeah, so the number 18 radio, yeah, that's going to be some fun audio to listen to. Kyle Busch is always fun, especially if he's in a bad mood.
Oh, he's always in a bad mood.
Not if he's leading. He's usually pretty happy if he's leading the race. So here we go. They're all getting up to speed. They're going to be coming back down through here momentarily. Welcome to all 19 people in the chat. Thank you guys for everybody that's tuned in. And of course, remember to like and subscribe if you guys are new for more NASCAR content. So everybody's now down on the infield section. You can kind of see them over the tops of these buildings, but it's not the easiest view here at Charlotte. I can't imagine what it would be like to be up there in those grandstands up there.
Yeah.
You'd have a great view of everything above, but wouldn't be able to see much down low. And here we go. Denny Hamlin coming by to record his lap. So yeah, you can see on pit road all the cars from Group 1 trying to get ready for get their cars in the qualifying trim because they're going to be qualifying right after this one. Ty Gibbs and AJ Allmendinger are currently the top two. Haley and Buescher the third and fourth up there on the leaderboard as we're waiting to see some of these guys come back by here. top of the board. AJ Allmendinger to the top. Chase Elliott jumps up to third here as well. Some pretty good jumps there from some of those guys. Ryan Blaney P4. Nice. Ryan Blaney up to fourth. Former Roval winner there. Hoping we can see a new Roval winner this week. Yeah, the Xfinity Series races at 3 o'clock today on NBC. Oh, here comes McDowell. McDowell coming down pit road. So we got a few other guys coming down here. Looks like Harrison Burton, Eric Jones coming to pit road here. As the 15 of Lally and the 62 of Austin Hill are the last two to go by here. So Truex is making his way up there too pretty well. First Joe Gibbs car we've seen running well. But yeah, we got a few legacy, say the 42 of Mike Rockenfeller coming back out, looking like he might be getting ready for qualifying from Group 1. Oh, and here we go. Here comes some more guys from here. Oh yeah, Ryan Blaney got a piece of the fence there as Chase Elliott comes down pit road. So does Ross Chastain. And here we go, Ryan Blaney. Damage. Huh?
No damage.
Okay.
Kyle Larson did blow out his rear diffuser. He has to start in the back of the field.
Okay. All right, so Ty Gibbs up on track. He's trying to take back that number 1 spot. He's currently P2 on lap time. P2 on time here in practice. Allmendinger currently at the top. Then you've got 2 former Roval winners, 6th and 7th, or not 6th and 7th, 3rd and 4th. Haley 5th, Haley 5th, 6th Hamlin, 7th Ricky Stenhouse, and rounding out your top 8, it's Ross Chastain. Oh, here we go. Eric Jones heading back out onto the track. Eric Jones going out for another practice run. Currently, Allmendinger, who's currently the top of Group 1, currently sits 5th overall. 5th overall for Allmendinger. So we don't have very many cars out on track right now, but here we go. Here comes another rush of them. see, can Allmendinger bump his way up into that top 10 or top 3, honestly, because he's already 5th, actually. All right, so we got a little bit of a break as we got only like 2-3 cars on track right now, I think, right? Or oh no, there's actually quite a few. 5? Looks like we got 4 coming by here right now, actually.
Here they all come.
Yeah, I was gonna say here goes the rest are over on the infield. But yeah, so my favorite drivers though are Kyle Busch, Mike McDowell, Stenhouse, with Roush as my favorite team though. Oh, yeah, there goes Ross coming out on track. And Justin Haley too. Haley going. Oh! Ryan Preece almost lost it. That was an amazing save from Ryan Preece. I'm amazed we saved that. Wow. Ryan Preece for SHR almost lost that one. Here we go. Austin Hill back down pit road. You got what, 7 minutes left on the clock or something like that? Huh? 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in practice before we get ready for qualifying. So here we go. Denny Hamlin and MTJ coming through the final set of corners. No big monster laps right now, though. Top of the leaderboard stayed pretty steady with Allmendinger.
It's getting hotter. Track's getting looser.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Rockefeller and Elliott going out for a lap as Kyle Busch comes by the timing line. So Ryan Preece coming down pit road, probably just going to try and keep that car safe after he nearly lost it there. Also might want a couple of adjustments because of it. So down pit road. That leaves, I think, just the Toyotas and Elliott out on track together, I think, along with Kyle Busch. And here we go. Oh, wait, Mike McDowell's still out there, too. Here we go. Yeah, track conditions definitely not as good as they were when we started this session. The sun making this racetrack getting hotter and hotter. All right, Harvick coming down pit road. Harvick driving the pink Ream car today and tomorrow. Oh, Stenhouse, Harrison Burton, both getting ready to head back out. Along with Andy Lally driving that 15 Camping World car. And here goes Mike McDowell coming down pit road. So Mike McDowell, with only 4 minutes left, he might be done for the morning. Here we go, AJ Allmendinger. He's currently P1. And there he goes through the backstretch main and down into turn number 1. Oh, we got a lot of smoke down the... a lot of smoke out of Blaney's car. Blaney is back out on track, so Blaney's car appears to be okay. Although you never like to see smoke on a race car. So here we go. Busher. Hamlin. Truex. Ty Gibbs coming down pit road. Ty Gibbs will call it a day, it looks like here. At least the morning. We've got about 2.5 minutes left in practice. So Kyle Busch coming down pit road, probably ending his practice session here a little early. Mike Rockenfeller coming down the front straightaway. So currently the 62 is the slowest car on track, and more smoke from Blaney. Blaney definitely has some damage of some kind because he's smoked the tires twice now coming down the front straightaway. About a minute and a half left for these guys to turn some laps if they want a little extra practice time here. Here we go, Austin Hill currently dead last on the time chart. Oh wait, no, Andy Lally last on the time charts, my bad. But here we go, they got what, a minute 30? Here we go, back down over here, we got Rockenfeller, Ross, and Elliott. Oh, here we go. Harvick coming down pit road. Ricky Stenhouse is, I believe, still out on track right now, right? Stenhouse is currently P17 overall. P17 overall. So yeah, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is up into P17. I believe he's still out here on track somewhere. Oh, we got someone slowed through the bus stop. Let's say somebody just trying to get to the end of their session, trying to pull it down pit road as time is expired. Time expires for the NASCAR Cup Series field. Chastain. Here comes Allmendinger and Elliott coming down pit road. First and third on the time charts for those two in this group. Oh, and Mike McDowell goes for another round. I don't know if he's supposed to. So the two colleague cars pulling into their pit stalls over here. Stenhouse coming down pit road along with Harrison Burton. I think the next one here is that Eric Jones or is that Ross? There's a lot of blue cars out here. Oh, that's Andy Lally. That's Andy Lally in the 15 coming down pit road. Here comes Busher, Hamlin, Truex. Here's some of the front runners. So 15 minutes for each qualifying group. So here we go. All right, so we're getting ready for qualification for the first group of qualifications. Official results from the combined group show AJ Allmendinger in 5th, the highest of the new drivers added to that list, along with Ty Gibbs in 6th. 7th and 8th are Suarez and Larson now.
And Larson will not be qualifying.
Yeah, Larson will not be qualifying after.
From what they're saying, he blew out his diffuser.
Yeah, so it sounds like Kyle Larson's going to have to start tailing to the field here on Sunday, which luckily there aren't. Luckily there's locked-in spots at Charter guaranteeing him into the field. Not to mention the fact there's only 37 cars here. But, yeah. Any other big takeaways from that second group?
Allmendinger was definitely fast. Ty Gibbs might be a rookie, but he might have something for the older guys.
It certainly doesn't look like a rookie this weekend, that's for sure.
Stage 1 is definitely going to be a shootout. Going to be in a shorter stage. So we might see some major wrecks. We might see some playoff drivers taken out early. We don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens in practice here.
Takeaways, Michael McDowell didn't look too good. Looked a little loose around 3 and 4. And going into turn 1, when he was braking, he was locking up his tires.
I'm curious if he might have been trying to take it a little easy.
And the 62 car just didn't have any raw speed at all.
Yeah, and say Hill wasn't that great in Xfinity practice earlier either. Based on the lap times, I didn't get a chance to see much of the practice session. We were out there testing out the simulators out in the fan area. But so last minute pole pick. Who you taking for the pole?
I'm gonna say William Byron.
All right, we got a William Byron pick for the pole. Of course, in the chat, let us know who you guys think is gonna get the pole position. I'll take Allmendinger. I think Allmendinger, he managed to put down the 5th best lap in qualifying in the later group in worse track conditions. I think that's a good pick there. So I'll take AJ Allmendinger for the pole. So, of course, again, for those of you guys in chat, let me know. Who do you guys think? We got 41 people in here. Everybody like and subscribe, and let us know who you guys have for the poll as we are getting everything turned over for qualifying.
41?
Huh?
41?
Yeah, 41 people right now in chat.
Holy hell.
What?
Everything here at Charlotte Motor Speedway looking so good here. As we get into this weekend's next one on the local.
All right, so here we go.
Remember, upcoming will be.
So yeah, they're talking about some stuff. They put it up on the screen earlier, talking about Haley Deegan's new Xfinity Series ride. I know you and I were talking about that on the drive down here.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't think trucks were good for her. A lot of the guys in Truck Series have a lot less respect for female drivers and younger drivers, it seems.
Even though most of them are the younger drivers.
We looked at that from Matt Crafton last week.
Yeah.
I don't know the full side of the story, so I'm not going to try to say anything. But Haley's going to be in a somewhat decent car. It's like a top 15 car. So if she can consistently run there, I think she might have something for him.
Yeah, the biggest thing is going to be showing that she can get what the car has in it. Because in that Thor Sport truck this year, she has not been getting what that car is capable of out of it.
Because you have Brett Moffitt running for AM, he's getting top 10s almost every week.
Yeah, and that's obviously a truck champion, so I would expect he is probably making that equipment look a little better than it normally than it would be. So I think if she finishes top 20 in points, that would be kind of my season-long goal with a few standout, maybe I'd say like 4 or 5 top 10s to highlight the season, maybe a top 5, but that'd be about like pie in the sky kind of goals there for Haley Deegan.
Honestly, on track to be the next Danica right now.
Yeah, except for the fact that she's at least taking the time to attempt to develop in the Xfinity Series.
Instead of just one season.
One part-time season. She didn't even run a full Xfinity season, did she? Before going to Cup? So here we go. They're talking with AJ Allmendinger over there as he gets out of his car. So he's got a few minutes to rest here because he's obviously in the later Group B here for this one. But yeah, getting ready to go here. Man, let's see. Let's say who would you say is some other guys to watch though?
Guys that are watching for pole?
Yeah, watch for the pole.
Chase Elliott, William Byron, possibly Ryan Blaney because he didn't get much practice time, but I feel like he's got a fast car.
I don't know. I'm a little worried because I saw him leaving a trail of smoke down into the front stretch chicane the last 2 times we saw him.
Chase Briscoe.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a surprise from like a Logano or a Suarez.
Yeah, obviously Larson would normally be on this list, but obviously he's not going to be attempting to qualify as he is in the garage repairing that car. And they're starting to fire up the cars, and the crew members starting to go away as we're going to be opening up qualifying here momentarily. So again, if you guys have any picks for the poll, let us know. And we got a few minutes here before they throw out these cars, but it's not going to be long.
If Bubba had resigned from racing after that weekend, he couldn't get a lap in. He was placing today really quick here, fighting for his
So, yeah, this top 2 though. I don't think we didn't mention the 2311 cars in this second group when we were talking about pole
I was thinking about it. I'm like, we didn't mention Bubba or Reddick.
They were 1 and 2 overall and 1 and 2 in their group. And here we go. They're getting fired up. Green flag is out for qualifying. We got William Byron going to try and be the first guy out there. Bowman, Cindric, Reddick, Bubba, Brad Keselowski. We got the 99, the 3, the 38, the 14, the 51, and the 78 all going out onto the track to qualify here. So a little bit of a smaller group, obviously, without Larson. A little bit of a light group. Christopher Bell is not taken off yet for his qualifying run. He's part of this group. Curious if he might be having trouble trying to get that car fired, although I'm not hearing even an attempt. Is he just trying to wait? Because so far what we've seen is that it seems like the track conditions are only getting worse, not getting better. But yeah, here we go. We're getting ready for qualification attempts. So here we go. They're getting out onto the banking of turns of oval 1 and 2 here, and they're talking with Chastain as he gets out of his car from Group B. He'll be qualifying here in a few minutes. Here we go. Let's see. William Byron coming up to start his first lap. Bowman. Cindric starting his lap 2. Keselowski going through. Oh, here we go. There goes Logano going out to join his group. Joey Logano lagging back a little bit. Oh, and here we go. Here goes Christopher Bell as well. So they're going to be a little bit behind the pace of these other guys, but Here we go. Let's see. And Byron and Bowman both coming down. They only do 1 lap each. Cindric also coming down after 1 lap. Bowman currently the fastest. We got more results coming in as we speak. Oh, there we go. Reddick, Bubba to the top of the board. Reddick first, Bubba second. Keselowski at the bottom right now. Suarez bumps his way up into the top 5. Briscoe, the first driver to attempt a second lap here. Briscoe, Zane Smith, both attempting second laps. Oh, hey! And man, the 51 of Todd Gilliland misses a corner, and he is going to be falling back.
That was smart.
Yep. Here we go.
He knew exactly what to do.
Yeah, he knew what to do. That's going to kill any sort of qualification attempt here. As Bell starts his lap. It is a moment ago. But yeah, Briscoe, the first driver to go out here and requalify. Yeah, I'm going to start recording.
Yeah. Maybe let's hold tight, keep our power drive, run down the lap and see what happens. If you're not in the top 5 right now, you're pretty happy with you. Let's go to Wendy Benjury.
You just mentioned William Byron, 6th in this practice.
Brad Keselowski doesn't need to win. He's actually 2 points to the good right now, but this is not his track, so it'll be tough. All right, here we go. Briscoe coming down pit road. Austin Dillon bumps his way into the top 10 shootout as of right now.
All right, thanks a lot, Wendy. We'll take a break. Coming right back for more qualifying here.
Let's say Zane Smith comes down. Here we go. Let's see. Joey Logano. Where's Logano going to go? Logano to 4th. Logano goes 4th on the board as Christopher Bell coming to collect his lap time. Christopher Bell to 3rd. And that bumps Austin Dillon from the top 10 shootout. So as of right now, it's Reddick, Bubba, Bell, Suarez, Logano, and we got a couple other cars still on track. LaJoy still trying to requalify as he misses the corner, and that's going to kill that lap for him. He's going to burn a lot of valuable time. Meanwhile, we see Eric Almirola go by here as he's attempting to qualify himself a little higher. He's currently last amongst this group. I don't even think he's taken a lap yet. Almirola, AA battery.
Not yet.
All right, so Eric Almirola going out for his first qualification attempt. We're gonna have to wait and see. They're showing on the big screen as Todd Gilliland missed that corner, which really killed his shot at a good lap because that's a lot of time to lose that close to the start of the lap because it's a road course. They are doing the start finish. They record line to line in turn 3 and 4. So we got about 1, maybe 2 cars out on track right now. The rest are all in the pits. We got very little bit of time left. Cindric trying to go out for another lap.
Still 8 minutes left.
Oh, 8 minutes left? Oh, I thought that was a 3. All right, so they got 8 minutes left. Cindric going back out to try and requalify himself back up in a little higher here. Byron, another win tomorrow? Certainly possible. Hendrick Van Bataille Gibbs is starting to win you over. Well, you might be one of the only ones. And there we go. Where'd 10 go? 10 to... Where'd the 10 qualify? There we go. Corey LaJoy trying to get up in that top 15. Oh, there he is. Eric Amarola, 8th place on the time chart. 8th place for Eric Amarola as he logged his first lap. Because I know Ty Gibbs definitely not winning over some people.
You're gonna win me over.
But yeah, right now though we're they're talking about Mike Rockenfeller, his 5th Cup start of the season. As a winner of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Cindric though, here we go. Here comes Cindric. Can he move himself up? Cindric currently 11th in Group 1. That's not going to be good enough. If 11th is as high as he gets, it'll be hard. And we got shade. We have got some shade to everybody. A little bit of shade here, potentially going to help that front straightaway. This is prime time for these guys to try and get out here and turn a lap. Corey LaJoie bumps up to 10th. Corey LaJoie to 10th in the group. And here comes Eric Amarola coming to pit road. Eric Amarola to pit road here. And here we go. Austin Cindric, he's in the banking of 1 and 2 here. He's going to be trying to go down that back straightaway. They're showing it on the video board. Not sure how well you guys can even see the video board if I point at it. But yeah, he's going down into that back straightaway. He's going to try and see what he can do. Again, right now he's 12th on the leaderboard. They got 5 minutes still to try and bump their way in. But here we go, through 3 and 4. And he comes down pit road. Let's see. Cindric does not look like he improved that lap. So still 12th for Cindric here. All right, here we go. The 51 going back out. Keselowski going back out. We got, back over here. We got LaJoie coming back in. Austin Dillon going to try and bump his way back into that top 5. He's currently the first guy out of the top 5 here. Remember, top 5 advance to the top 10 shootout between groups A and B. So your top 5 from Group A, top 5 from Group B. We'll all get to run for the pole here in about a half an hour. So 4 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock.
And we've got a couple of cars that are not even out there in this session. Ty Dillon, he got into the fence in the first practice session. Kyle Larson is having to
Oh, Gilliland got into the fence. He's insane. So Tug Gilliland not turning a lap here in this second group. I thought I saw it. Tug Gilliland definitely went out and qualified. I've seen the 51 out there. Yeah, he's P15. I don't know what the radio guy at the track is talking about.
Ty Dillon, he said.
Oh, Ty Dillon? Oh, okay. I thought he was saying Gilliland. So Ty Dillon in the 77 is in the garage. He will not attempt to qualify, it sounds like. There goes Zane Smith in the Am Better car.
Kyle Larson, really good run course racer.
Tug Gilliland going out here trying to qualify himself a little better. Same with Brad Keselowski just starting his qualification attempt here. And that sun poking back out, kind of shifting the track temp again. Byron heading back out for another run. So William Byron currently, wait, what? William Byron in 9th on the in the group. Briscoe coming back out here. That second group though has a lot of sneaky fast drivers. Just waiting for the guys coming around the corner. We're in the bus stop here. Let's see. Alex Bowman taking off to do his qualification attempt again. Goes to 15. Not really improving much on that lap. The 38 is Zane Smith. Zane Smith still 16th after that lap. He wasn't able to improve. Zane Smith, the slowest of the guys who have gone out to qualify. Brad Keselowski back in the pits. So Keselowski's made his qualification attempt. He will be 8 here in this group. William Byron on the throttle. He's getting ready for another qualification attempt for him. A little over a minute remains here in qualifying Group A. So here we go. I'm not sure, because I don't know whether lap times were here last year, because I wasn't actually here last year. What were lap times here last year? I would assume around about the same. I wouldn't be too sure. We remember back in 2020, we thought Harvick had the championship pretty well in hand, and then he lost it due to 3 bad races in the round of 8. So we've seen championships fall apart before. Looks like though it's going to be Reddick, Bubba, Christopher Bell, Suarez, and Logano currently the top 5 in position to advance as time expires here in qualifying Group A. So qualifying Group A, those 2311 cars looking lightning quick here.
Talking about this session. Oh, still Bowman clocking a lap here.
Oh, Bowman gonna try and clock in one last lap. Can he take a spot inside the top 5?
No, he parked it.
Yeah, no.
Here comes Zane Smith, though.
Yeah, Zane Smith. He's just trying to get off that bottom spot of the guys who actually turned a lap. Eric Ambrola, can he?
Nope, they told him no. They all told him all no.
What?
Only Emerald finished lap, that's it.
The lap times are recorded over there in 3 and 4. That way
Nobody bumped anybody out.
Huh?
Nobody bumped anybody out.
Yeah. Nope, nobody able to bump anyone out of
Logano did improve by 4/10.
Okay, Logano. So lap times improving a bit here in this
Reddick
group.
and Bubba only put 1 lap on those tires.
Yep, and then they
Every
pulled
other
in.
driver in that top 5 ran 3 laps.
Yep, so potentially some fresher tires there for those 2311 cars.
For the pole position coming up here.
I say, obviously we got Group B still to come here.
Come out on the racetrack now, and we'll pick the top 5.
But yeah, lap times, they look pretty similar compared to what last year looked like on TV, but I don't remember the exact numbers. They're turning about 80.925 mile an hour lap averages around here. But yeah, I don't know what the times were last year to compare up against.
As long as they don't dig up a race car out there in that final session.
But here we go, let's see. So yeah, so advancing to the next group, you've got Reddick, Bubba, Bell, Suarez, and Logano. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Of course, hit the like button and subscribe. We're getting ready for Group B right now. We're just kind of in between. We're talking it up. If you guys have any questions for me or Patrick, feel free to go ahead and ask them. We got Patrick right here as well. So, two of us here.
Hey there, guys. If you're wondering, the Keystone Corner will be back sometime beginning of next year. I'm going to get a new setup with some new PC and stuff. I'm going to start streaming Dirt Daytona and stuff like that for you guys. So for those of you who are in here that do like NASCAR games and stuff like that, would you guys rather see an episode format or a live streaming format? That's a little question for you guys.
Okay, 1 minute 22.8 is what they're talking about for heat 5 times. I don't know what the lap time was. All I could see was the speed average up there.
1 second, I can get it.
All right. All right, Dimebag says he prefers the live format.
I don't think Bubba and Tyler are considering top 10. I think they're considering a little bit better than that. Yeah. They have really good race cars at this.
It's weird to see Byron though out of the. He's already locked into his qualifying spot here because he didn't advance. He looked fast, but ultimately Hendrick just not able to advance a car in this first group, despite having 3 horses in the race or 2 horses in the race, because Larson bumped himself out early. All right, we got full shade in 3 and 4 here. That's a lot of shade. That's gonna potentially make.
They're not actually giving lap times right now.
Okay. So yeah, we'll have lap times for you guys, but yeah, here we go. A lot of shade on the front straightaway. This is gonna make for some good lap times, right?
Yeah.
And assuming that the shade stays. The weird thing is, I don't know what is happening with the shade. Like, the sun must just be behind one random cloud off in the distance, because it's not like we have a ton of cloud cover.
Mark, and that's always nice. The only question about the weather is it didn't get much nicer than what we're getting today.
But yeah, as long as we don't see some rain, we should be good. Of course, we got the Xfinity race at 3 o'clock later today. But yeah, so.
All right, so I do have the lineup for Xfinity if anybody's interested.
All right, starting lineup for the Xfinity race.
Sam Mayers first, Justin Allgaier, Josh Berry, Daniel Hemrick, Sheldon Gray, Parker Klickerman 6th, Cole Custer 7th, Austin Hill 8th, 9th, Riley Herbst, Alex LeBay 10th, Brandon Jones in the 9 and 11th. I almost said in the 20, I don't know why. Jordan Taylor in the 11 and 12, Kyle Weatherman 13th, Taz Gralla 14th, Jeremy Clements 15th. A big one here, John Hunter Nemechek will be starting from the rear end for unapproved adjustments.
Oof. That's a big one. John Hunter Nemechek starting from the rear of the field. He'll be a Cup driver next year, but he's still trying to get an Xfinity title here. And the sun peeks its way back out. Now turn 3 is the only one in shade. The turn 3 in the back straightaway have the shade now. But the front straightaway is completely baked in sun once again here. Yeah, talking about Hendrick not qualifying well. The good thing is they got a lot of good race speed, and we still have Chase Elliott that could potentially go up there and qualify well for the Hendrick Motorsports group. But engines are starting to get fired up here for Group B here, or Group number 2, however you want to call them. I think NASCAR technically grades them by Group A and B, right? Is how NASCAR grades them, even though they could very easily go Group 1 and 2. And yep, here we go. It's firing up. So Hamlin, Elliott, you got Truex, you got Ty Gibbs, Buescher. That Ryan Blaney scheme is going to mess me up a lot. I see that and I think Cindric. Then we got the 1 of Chastain, the 8 of Kyle Busch, 47 Stenhouse, 34 McDowell, 4 of Kevin Harvick, Ryan Preece, AJ Allmendinger. AJ Allmendinger's teammate there, the number 31, that is Justin Haley. The 2 Legacy Motor Club cars. Eric Jones and the 42 of Mike Rockenfeller as they pull out onto the pit lane, pull off pit lane here, getting ready to go out here and qualify. So Group B here, we got a pretty good, we got some pretty good speed though in Group 1. A lot of sneaky fast guys in Group 2. We'll just have to wait and see how the track is, as Turn 4 gets a bit more shade too. So we're gonna, and Turn 3 starting to lose some of that shade that we saw. So the shade really starting to rotate around here. Would love it if the front straightaway could get some shade here. All right, thank you guys to the 61 of you that are in here hanging out. Thank you guys for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Denny Hamlin and the rest start. Hamlin, Elliott, Truex, and Ty Gibbs starting their laps here. Yeah, Busher. We got the 12 of Ryan Blaney, the 1 of Chastain, the 8 of Kyle Busch. Possibly an issue for Stenhouse. His car did not sound great there. Oh, whoa, that's a lot of tire smoke there for the 21. 21 just let up a ton of tire smoke there entering the chicane. Yep, and here we go. Hamlin, Elliott, and Truex coming down pit road. Ty Gibbs also coming down pit road. Elliott, the fastest of them right now. Let's see. Busher not able to go fast there. Kyle Busch the second. All right. Stenhouse and McDowell just turned their lap. They're going around a second time here. Gonna try and qualify again. Ryan Preece stays on track. Kevin Harvick comes down. Allmendinger to the top of the board. AJ Allmendinger takes the top spot. Mike Rockenfeller stays on track. Andy Lally and Austin Hill continuing to stay on the track as well. But yeah, there isn't a lot of big clouds for cloud cover, but there's the shade has been significant. Whenever the shade rotates around here, the temperature is actually very much affected, and I guarantee that track temp is also affected. And on the banked corners in particular, it will make a difference here in qualifying. It's all about if you catch the clouds at the right time. So right now, Allmendinger, Elliott, the top two. Third is Kyle Busch. Fourth, Hamlin, and hanging on to that fifth spot is Ty Gibbs as we got some other guys coming in. Stenhouse, McDowell in from their qualifying attempts. Stenhouse not having a great qualification attempt. McDowell up in the 8th for this group. Of course, they got plenty of time to potentially come in here, make a couple adjustments, and go back out. Ryan Preece coming down pit road along with somebody else in the back there, maybe Justin Haley. Yes, that's Justin Haley coming down pit road. Looks like Andy Lally going to stay on track here as Austin Hill comes in and Mike Rockenfeller comes in. So Andy Lally right now, the only driver left on the track trying to turn a lap at the moment. So as of right now, your top 5 though, you got Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin and Ty Gibbs, those back 3 hanging on to those final 3 spots here. But yeah, it's something you don't really see on the TV too much, but when you're here in person, you can feel the temperature difference when that shade comes by.
And the pavement in the infield is different than the pavement out here.
But yeah, so that's a big difference, especially again in the banked corners. On the flat parts of the track, I don't know how much the temperature difference is going to affect it, but you know, where you're in the banked corners in turns 1, 2, when you utilize oval 1, 2, 3, and 4, you're in the banking a decent chunk of the time, and that extra grip does help. But yeah, right now Andy Lally going down the back straightaway. He's the only driver on the track. A lot of these drivers probably trying to get their cars cooled down, trying to get the tires nice and cold before they go back out for a second attempt here. And Andy Lally pulls it down pit road, and that's everybody's done on track for right now here.
The original car that they bought to the track is now leaving the garage and is on a rollback, like you see along the interstate, picking up a car from the crash. It's got
So they're taking Kyle Morris's car,
to get to the Hendrick Motors campus.
taking it back to the shop, take it all apart, take every piece out of it, and put it in the backup car.
Yeah, that's not a surprise, especially where we're right here in Charlotte.
Yeah, but it's the first time they've ever done it.
And I'd say other teams have done it though. Maybe not Hendrick, but other teams have definitely done that.
Leaving this racetrack on rollbacks. One of them is the Ty Dillon 77 of
But
Spire.
and I'd say AJ Allmendinger, he might not be as dominant on the road courses at the cup level as people like to portray, but he is definitely a very talented road course racer.
Morrison? No, definitely.
No, they're talking about Allmendinger, saying that he's not as good as he's portrayed. I think it's more the cars that have held him back in the past.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, he's in a car that is probably about 15th to 20th place speed, and he gets it into the top 10 consistently.
Interesting stuff, that is for sure.
I mean, yeah, sure, they definitely talk about him a lot because this is the track. Like, these are the types of tracks where he can come and make a difference, but the equipment definitely is still plays a factor for him.
Spire Motorsports is closer yet. Spire Motorsports, if you see the tower from the grandstand, Spire Motorsports is about the same distance beyond that tower overall from turn number 2 of the big track. It is right over there. It's a former Alan Kowicki shop, the shop that Alan Kowicki.
That's how close they are to the track.
Yeah, I know.
Hendrick Motorsports is 2 miles that way. Spire Motorsports is half mile that way.
Yep. All these teams staying close to the home base here of Charlotte. So far, nobody else firing up for another attempt. I would assume that we'll see somebody later on here.
On the other side of the hill over here is Penske. Literally, right on the other side of the hill.
Yep, Penske right on the other side of the hill. But yeah, I would expect that some of these guys, especially I would expect Mike McDowell to go out and try another lap after he gets his car adjusted. He's currently 8th place in this group. Truex, no, I don't see any reason why he should be. He shouldn't be taking a second attempt to try and qualify higher. They are a little bit slower here in this group than this same group in the last session when they were practicing. This group is a little bit slower. But yeah, we got full sun now all around the racetrack, and honestly, I'm not sure that'll end up producing a great race or good race cars here.
But when your race shop is 3 miles and a half mile respectively, why would you do it in a
Oh, here comes Mike Rockefeller going again.
Oh, Mike Rockefeller, he's going to be the next one to go out and try and qualify again. Yeah, no doubt he's one of the best corrective ass equipment, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the big reason why he seems overhyped on the road courses. And yeah, we've seen him wipe about everybody, especially at like Indy 2022, Watkins Glen back in 2014 with that version of the that team, JTG Doherty. So yeah, Allmendinger definitely has some speed. Who is the surprise driver who qualified well? So far for surprise drivers who have qualified well, I'd say I'm a little bit surprised at with the rookie Ty Gibbs. I mean, we know he's a good road racer, but there's a lot of good road racers at Cup. So to see him currently holding down the 5th position as we see a couple more guys heading out to start their laps, he would be my guy that I would pick as a surprise qualifier here, Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, I'd say so.
At least so far, the guys I know where they qualified. I don't know about anybody else necessarily for where exactly everybody else is qualified at the moment. Ryan Priest and Harrison Burton both heading back out on track as we've got people coming around to start their qualification attempts. So here we go, Mike Rockenfeller starting his lap. Oh, here we go, Justin Haley and Andy Lally both coming out to start their laps. Oh yeah, I know. I saw him do well. It's just that there's a lot of good Cup drivers in this field. Oh, and we got some tire smoke from Ryan Priest, and Ryan Priest misses the corner. That's not good. He was supposed to stop. Lap time's gonna be invalid for Ryan Priest. Ryan Blaney coming out here to qualify. And Ross Chastain, neither one able to necessarily improve laps here. Stenhouse comes back in. And here comes Eric Jones back down pit road. Eric Jones to 13th here. Mike McDowell going out here trying to requalify himself a little higher. Needs to find a little bit of time if he wants to make the top 10 here. Harrison Burton just trying to avoid embarrassment here in 17th. Oh, and whoever that is, I think that's Ryan Blaney coming down pit road. He has attempted his final lap here. As we've got seconds left on the clock, only going to be about one more lap for each of these guys. MTJ going for one more. Ty Gibbs going for one more. He wants to try and protect. Chastain, Priest, both coming down. Justin Haley comes down along with Andy Lally coming down, ending their qualification attempts here with 4, 3, 2, 1. I think Mike McDowell might have gotten one more attempt here, as the red flag will be thrown here. Mike McDowell gets one more attempt to requalify himself higher. Yeah?
He didn't get it.
Yeah, he did. He crossed through here.
He said he didn't get it.
Oh, he said he didn't? It was definitely close. All right, Harrison Burton coming down here. Then you've got Busher parking it. Right now we got, I think Hamlin made it though. Hamlin I think for sure made it, but he's already top 5, so he doesn't really need to do anything if nobody else is qualifying behind him. Oh, here we go. Now the red and black flags being thrown here. So that'll be the end of Group 2 here. Let's see, MTJ not necessarily looking a lot fast here. MTJ gonna come up short of the transfer here. Ty Gibbs, he's gonna hold on to that 5th spot here. And wow, yeah, everybody's pacing around here. So AJ Omninger, top of the second group here. And yeah, nobody able to qualify a little bit better there in that one.
Next run is going to be about trying to hit all the marks, but I feel like the driver really does his job. We got a good chance to go get up the pole, but no matter what, track position.
Yeah, so our seats for the Xfinity race are actually over down by the chicane, so we'll be sitting down there for the Xfinity race. They're going to be restarting through the chicane, which is going to be insane to watch for the first time, but yeah, these are some pretty good seats. I sat right about here when me and my dad were here for the Coke 600 in the spring as well, although it was very rainy that week. So, yep. Yeah, these are some pretty good seats. Are they good seats? Oh, are you talking about by the back straightaway chicane? Because I don't know what there are for seats over there. There might be camping. I think those are all camping spots, which we aren't camping at the track. We got a hotel about, what, 10, 15 minutes away for the hotel?
Yeah, most.
So, yeah, we got a hotel a little bit away from the track rather than camping it out here. But, yeah, you'll see a post-race video definitely from me in the hotel after the Xfinity race. So, yeah, I got my computer and everything with me, but we're getting ready for the top 10 shootout. So, can I get a water, by the way, from the backpack?
Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Carolina.
So, yeah, it's going to be fun, though. How many people do you think we see wipe out on the restarts through the chicane?
We're not going to talk about that.
Go ahead and just set that down on the drink rail here. But yeah.
America's home for racing, Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Yes, indeed, it is a big day. That is for sure here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Do need to remind you also, tomorrow gates open at 11 o'clock tomorrow. So I know many of you coming back here to the racetrack. Gates open tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
So 11 o'clock is when the gates open tomorrow. So we'll be able to, and with the race being the only on-track action tomorrow, and the race starting at 2, we can get in here a little bit later. But yeah, so we're getting ready to see the field cut down to only 10 drivers here for the final group.
Making sure that the engine is tuned up just properly. So Chase Elliott's
I'll be right back. All right.
Making sure that everything is perfectly fine here to go out for a whole run. Which is very
I'm going to stretch my legs here a little bit too.
Track position is so important, and starting in the pole position is better than starting 2.
Yep.
It's better than 11th and on that. Starting on the pole is better than 10th. And so we're going to see who's going to start on the pole position here tomorrow for the big race here in America's home for racing.
So yeah, we're out here though. We're just waiting for final group. Let's see if he can find a place to plug his power bank in.
Bell from Oklahoma, Joe Logano from Connecticut, Daniel Suarez from Mexico.
Trying to see if I can see any comments coming through. Welcome everybody. We got 64 people in here. Thank you guys for everybody that's tuned in. Of course, like and subscribe. We're getting ready for the top 10 shootout. Ready to see who can get the pole position here. So, yeah. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot them by. I love doing these kind of Q&A type things in between when we got a little bit of dead time at the track. If you guys want to see, might do some live streams outside the track as well throughout the weekend, depending on what you guys want to see, of course, for content. But we're getting a video or two as well from here.
And again, if you just joined us, he hit the wall during practice, and they've gone to take his.
So yeah, we'll be waiting by Walmart because I forgot my phone mount for my tripod. Otherwise, I would have a much steadier shot for you guys here today.
to make this thing interesting coming from
I forgot my phone mount back at home.
But it makes the day a lot more difficult.
It was like the one. It was like the one thing I forgot to check for. I grabbed my tripod, just didn't grab my phone mount for it. So here we go. They're starting to rev up a couple of the engines, keeping the engines a little bit warm here. Although I would imagine you'd want a cold engine, get the engine as cool as possible so that you can have good performance. But I don't know. These guys know a lot more about the cars than I do. So they're talking with Ryan Blaney right now. He did not make the final round of qualifying.
Try to apply for Mars to help the road course program. Yeah, definitely not starting where we want to, but overall, I think there's potential in it.
So yeah, here we go.
Think about where we are right now. Looking at the chicane on the front stretch.
Yeah, that front stretch chicane though is going to be a ton of fun.
Only when the weekend comes and you get talking about it, you know, like you ask about it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got reminiscent.
So yeah, quick picks for the Xfinity race too. I'll go ahead and say it. I'm gonna be I'm rooting for Austin Hill, although I don't think he's gonna get it done. Me and Patrick, we're both big Parker Clearman fans. We're gonna be rooting for Cliggy to try and advance here at Charlotte here in a few hours. Not sure what the cut line battle looks like. I don't have another device to check the points cut line here.
That's grown for the joy of the way it has, so that's cool to see.
But yeah,
Next year already, so
I think Ty Gibbs though could be a sneaky choice for the pole. I think it'd be hard for him to overcome what we've seen from Allmendinger and whatnot. It's gonna be weird to see because again in practice we saw AJ Allmendinger. He was first in his group, but he was 5th overall. So we'll have to wait and see what Allmendinger ultimately looks like when he's in a combined group with those other fast cars from the Group A qualifying group. So yeah, they're giving the teams a little bit of time to cool down the cars here in between qualifying and the race. Or between qualifying and the top 10 shootout, I mean. But yeah, so here we go.
And tomorrow it's going to be an interesting battle. You've got 11 drivers trying to fight it out for 6 spots. Somebody's going to get no seat at the table.
Yeah, and again, one of those 6 spots basically can hand Denny Hamlin at this point at plus 50 above the cut line. Hamlin gets any stage points, right? At all.
No, I think you're right. I realistically probably can retract that and say you've got 10 drivers fighting for 5 spots. Realistically.
And again,
Are these guys really that bad at math? Like I know I joke with some of my friends about the North Carolina math, but 10 guys running for spots, assuming that would be right if you aren't counting. I think they're off by 1, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, you got 12 guys in the group in the round, but then you've got 2 advanced, and then a third one. That'd be 9 guys going for the final 6 spots, or for the final 5 spots.
That's not going to happen. He may not win it all.
But yeah, here we go.
But I have a sneaking suspicion that he will. I just feel like he's in the
So watching them getting Elliott's car tuned up, Byron's car, they've stepped away from Byron's car, getting that one ready. Obviously, Martin Truex Jr. not going to get a chance to run here for the pole. They're doing the final few checks on Ty Gibbs' car as they get him ready to go. Kyle Busch, a little bit of a surprise that he didn't do as well as we expected. I guess another big surprise I would say is both the 2311 cars. I don't think anybody necessarily anticipated them running as well as they did to go 1 and 2 in their group. So they could be sneaky picks for the pole here.
I was in disbelief, kind of scared to even go get it checked out. I lost my mom, cancer, and maybe a month later.
But yeah, here we go.
I feel like it's important for everybody to tell their story. It's been a great journey in the video. I was with my mom.
So yeah, and then I've got my Pokemon tournament tonight, so wish me luck in that. I won't be able to stream that, unfortunately, because I'm not at home and I don't have all my equipment. I only packed the essential stuff for the race.
We love our house.
But yeah, so they got a few commercials and stuff, so again, just stretch the stretch the legs here a little bit. Might go back in the shade a little bit so I can actually see the screen a little bit better for you guys. Alright, so there we go. We got her back in the shade a little bit more so I can actually see the comments. But thank you guys though for everybody that's tuned in. Not sure exactly how long the break between races is, or between qualifying sessions. Taking that little bit of time here. Got a lot of NASCAR fans though. I mean, hey, you know what? One thing's for sure. This is definitely NASCAR country. Got a lot of fans walking everywhere, and this is just practice and qualifying. Xfinity races in for a few hours, so. The back chicane's a ton of action, but I mean, hey, if you remember that first year, that front stretch chicane, oh boy. Because the good thing with the difference between real life and the video game, there's a lot of breeze coming through here. But yeah, the big difference between the game and real life is that the drivers don't have a reset button, so they aren't as likely to do stupid diving moves into that backstretch chicane. Now, going for the win, like what we saw in 2018 at the end of the Roval, you can go for a stupid move like that, especially to try and advance out of the round. So it's definitely an option. Oh, we got engines firing, so we're going to head back out to the track. And Bell is already off. Oh, Kyle Busch made the top 8. Made the top 10. I didn't realize that. There we go. Christopher Bell manages to be the first car out of the pits as we go for the top 10 shootout. Here's your, Byron didn't make it. I thought, Byron was a surprise that he didn't make it. I just kind of assumed that Byron had made it there. So we got all 10 cars on track here. We got 10 minutes on the clock here for these guys to go out here and try and put down whatever lap they can. There's a lot of them getting up to speed here as they go through that infield road course section. Okay, yeah, that finish is a classic. But even earlier in that race, Brad Keselowski went spinning through the front stretch chicane too, trying to wheel hop in there in that very first race. All right, Bell, Elliott, the first two on the clock. Then you got your two 2311 drivers. They're going around together here, going to try and show each other how this is done. They've been 1 and 2 in practice. They were 1 and 2 in Group 1 qualifying. Now they're going to try and be 1 and 2 on the race. So here we go. And now we got AJ Allmendinger coming down into the turn along with Kyle Busch following. Couple of fast Chevys making their way down here. So nobody's completed a lap yet, so we're still waiting to see what the first official laps are going to look like here. All right, here we go. Bell coming around to complete his lap. Elliott slower. I say Elliott a little slower here than Bell. Bell has the provisional pole. Reddick to the pole. Bubba Wallace to third here. Bubba Wallace not able to go 1-2 with his teammate here. Curious if Bubba will try and go out again for one more dash. They got time. Suarez comes home third. Bumps Bubba down further. Got Elliott down to fifth here now. Then here we go. AJ Allmendinger down to sixth. Kyle Busch fifth. And then say Chase Elliott had a really bad qualification attempt. Joey Logano getting a late start here. He's the last one to go out, I think. We're going to have to wait and see. He has not taken a lap yet. We've had 7 guys have taken a lap so far, and they are Reddick, Bell, Suarez, Bubba, and then you've got Kyle Busch running out the top 5. Allmendinger and Chase Elliott both struggling here in 6th and 7th, despite both being very accomplished road racers. Trying to put a little bit of shade over here for you guys, what I can, but yeah, so right now we got a 5.5 minute countdown here. They got 5.5 minutes, and we're watching these guys. So far, 7 out of the, so Joey isn't the last one actually. There should be a couple others. There should be 2 more guys that have yet to turn a lap here. Ty Gibbs has not launched yet. Not sure why Ty Gibbs hasn't launched, but Ty Gibbs is one of the 2. Is Byron the other one? Because I thought Byron was one of the other guys, but here we go. Logano coming up to speed. He's going to try and, let's see, what's his lap going to look like here? Joey Logano just starting his lap. Logano's got completely clear track here for his attempt. I don't know what's going on with the Ty Gibbs machine. He should be going out here. Oh, I heard another engine over that way, but I don't see anybody that would have qualified. Allmendinger needs to try and maybe make another run at it, but here we go. So they're following along with Joey Logano as he's going through the infield road course section over here. We can even kind of get a chance to see him as he pokes his head out here, and as he comes on to oval 1 and 2 here, takes off going down there. All right, I'm hearing engines firing. Oh, Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin's the other one. So Denny Hamlin fires. He's going to go and try and get a clear lap as Logano goes through that backstretch chicane here into oval 3 and 4 here. Can Logano put down a good time? Let's see. Logano to 7th for Logano. So 7th for Logano. Denny Hamlin's still warming up his lap, so far we got about 3.5 minutes left oh, there we go. AJ Allmendinger going out for another attempt. He's going to be getting up to speed too, so just kind of reading some chat messages here. But yeah, right now we got, again, I would anticipate you might see pretty much all the playoff guys potentially make one more push to try and go for pole here. Maybe you won't see Reddick go out, although I would probably go out if I was Reddick, just because why not? You might as well defend your lap. They got a little under 3 minutes to go here.
That's AJ Allmendinger.
AJ Allmendinger going, he's still getting up to speed here in the infield road course section. Chase Elliott going back out for a second attempt. Ty Gibbs launches for his first run. So Ty Gibbs will be going for his one and only run as Denny Hamlin trying to get up to speed here on the Roval. In oval 3 and 4, coming to start his lap.
They call this a technical racetrack, and it's no more technical than when it comes to
So Denny Hamlin has a lot of clear track to work with here. And so we got somebody going into that backstretch chicane. Couldn't see which car that was, though. There we go. Reddick going out on the pit road to try and go again. I think that's Allmendinger, by the way, the one that was coming through. So Allmendinger attempting to requalify himself a little higher. All right, here we go. So Ty Gibbs and Denny Hamlin, the last two to go. Hamlin has yet to finish his lap. Ty Gibbs hasn't even started it with 1:20 on the clock. As Chase Elliott goes by. Chase Elliott starting his another qualification attempt, and Denny has spun. Denny Hamlin has spun out in the infield road course over here. And as Ty Gibbs starts his lap, he may have a lap waved. We'll have to wait and see. Red flag flies. Red flag flies here with 54 seconds left. And Ty Gibbs is not going to get an attempt to potentially qualify his car. We'll have to wait and see. The time does stop here under the red flag. But, man, that's a bummer for Ty Gibbs. And, yeah.
7/8 of a lap. Yeah, then Hamlin spins in the chicane. So, a little more storyline that Denny Hamlin probably wanted to be involved.
So, Denny Hamlin.
At the entrance, though, in the chicane.
Oh, man, I can't believe it. Denny Hamlin spins it. Oh, that was coming into the backstretch chicane. Okay, backstretch chicane, Denny Hamlin spins. I thought it was on the infield road course part. But no, he got most of the way around the track and then spins it going over the turtles in the backstretch chicane here. So the backstretch chicane, Bubba comes down. He's coming down pit road and everybody pulling them to the pit stalls here. Red flag out for the caution for Denny Hamlin spinning out here. Hamlin getting back to his pit stall, going to try and put some fresh tires on there. He and Ty Gibbs, I think, are both entitled to a fresh set because they have yet to attempt a qualifying lap. They've yet to finish their qualification laps.
Our fastest guy, Tyler Reddick, who was also trying to make another lap just in case anyone put a faster lap.
You're welcome. Huh? Oh, yeah, the french fries all fell. Oh, man, that's a bummer. Yep. So Denny Hamlin spun going into the backstretch chicane, so the field is currently under the red flag here. Yeah, you can make or lose a ton of time on the backstretch chicane, but yeah, Denny Hamlin spinning into whatever the backstretch chicane is, bringing out the red flag. I don't see much of any damage visibly, although going over those turtles can always do internal damage underneath it. So Ty Gibbs still working his way back to the pits after the red flag flew here. He should, again, I think he should get his tires back. Assuming, and I say, actually, they aren't showing. Oh, the time's up. They ran out of time. So time flies. So Ty Gibbs waiting to qualify burns Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs does not get an attempt to qualify. He will start 10th here. But Tyler Reddick gets the top spot here, and the pole time is faster than they were in qualifying a few minutes earlier. Hey, Camden, how's it going? So, yeah, your top 10 starters for the Cup Series race tomorrow. You got Reddick, you got Christopher Bell. Daniel Suarez got up into the top 3, Bubba down to 4th. 5th was Kyle Busch. 6th, AJ Allmendinger. 7th, Joey Logano. 8th, Chase Elliott. And 9th and 10th, it's a tie. Denny Hamlin and Ty Gibbs, neither one got back to complete a lap in qualifying.
On iRacing, that's what we call a delayed start. If you don't get out there during qualifying, it's your own fault.
Yeah, they had the choice to go out early or to wait until for some clear track, and they waited, and this is what burns them. And unfortunately for Ty Gibbs, it was nothing to do with him. It was entirely Denny Hamlin's mistake that brings out the red flag and ends it. They had 54 seconds left on the clock, and it stopped for a little while, but then they eventually ran out of time, I guess. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's all about, because with group qualifying, it's all about the time. They had 10 minutes to go out there, get a lap done, but the spin from Hamlin ends it about 54 seconds early, so... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the rule. I honestly would rather see them all get a chance to run one lap, single car. But at a road course, the groups don't make a big... drafting isn't a big deal, so that's why they still do group qualifying here at the road courses, so... But Reddick went faster that lap than in his Group 1 or practice time even. So, yeah, Denny Hamlin's locked in as long as he... Yeah, literally unless Denny Hamlin gets... unless something happens completely out of any predictable fashion, Denny Hamlin will make the next round of the playoffs, though. But, man, it's a bummer, though, for Ty Gibbs to have missed that one as he gets pulled into the pits. But, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, of course, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. We'll be back with some more stuff from the track here. But for now, hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Live stream, or if you guys decide to do with the rest of your day. Have a great day, everybody, and goodbye!